Right. So trigonometry. Actually, this is the part 3. This is the continuation of part 2. So today, this class learning objective is trigonometric ratios of sin A, cos A, tan A. Already told what is the trigonometric ratio of sin A. So once we call, so sin A is equal to opposite side of angle A by hypotenuse. This you have to remember. Sin A is the ratio of opposite side of angle A and hypotenuse. Now today's class, trigonometric ratio of cos A. Trigonometric ratio of cos A. So here I'm using previous class activity. Here we have three right angle triangles, triangle ABP, triangle ACQ, triangle ADR, which are similar to each other, already told. Now I'm taking one table. This table contains 4 columns. First column is triangle, second column length of hypotenuse, third column is length of adjacent side of angle A, fourth column is adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. So in previous class, the third column length of opposite side of angle A, fourth column is opposite side of angle A by hypotenuse. But I am taking here length of adjacent side of angle A, fourth column is adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. Right. Here now you fill the table. I am taking triangle ABP, that is this one. In figure, triangle ABP. What is the length here? What is the hypotenuse? AP is the hypotenuse, which is opposite to 90 degrees. So length, what is the length of hypotenuse? 5 centimeters. So here you have to write AP is equal to 5 centimeters. Now, what is the length of adjacent side of angle A? So this is angle A. So this is BP is the opposite side to the angle A. AB is the adjacent side to the angle A. So here you have to write here AB is equal to 3. AB is equal to 3. Now ratio of adjacent side of angle A hypotenuse. So AB by AP is equal to 3 by 5. Here you have to write AB. What is the adjacent side? Here what is the adjacent side? Adjacent side AB. So AB by hypotenuse. So what is hypotenuse? That is AP. So here AP is equal to, what is AB? 3. Here you have to write 3 by, what is AP? That is 5. Here you have to write. So 3 by 5. So AB by AP is equal to 3 by 5. Now you take another triangle ACQ. So this triangle A, so ACQ, this triangle I'm taking. So in this right angle triangle, what is the hypotenuse? AQ is the hypotenuse. AQ is the hypotenuse. So AQ is the hypotenuse. So AQ is equal to 10 centimeters. Now what is the adjacent side? This is opposite side. CQ is the opposite side. So AC is the adjacent side to the angle A. To the angle A. So AC length is 6 centimeters. So you have to write here AC is equal to 6 centimeters. Now adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here, what is the adjacent side? That is AC by AQ. So here you have to write AC by AQ is equal to 6 by 10. Okay. Adjacent side by hypotenuse AC by AQ, that is equal 6 by 10. So here now you take another right angle triangle, old triangle, that is triangle ADR, right angle triangle ADR. Now in this right angle triangle ADR, what is the hypotenuse? AR. AR is the hypotenuse. What is the length of AR? 15 centimeters. Right here, AR is equal to 15 centimeters. And what is the adjacent side of angle A in ADR? That is, this is the AD is the adjacent side to the angle A. The DR is the right opposite side. DR is the opposite side of angle A. AR is the adjacent side to the angle A. So AD is equal to 9 centimeters. Now, what is the ratio adjacent side of angle A and hypotenuse? What is adjacent side of angle A? Here, AD. So AD by what is hypotenuse? AR. What is hypotenuse? AR. So AD by AR is equal to 9 by 15. AD by AR is equal to 9 by 15. Here we can cancel 3, 3 ja 9, 3, 5 ja 15. So that means what we get ratio, that is 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Here also we can cancel 2, 3 ja 2, 5 ja. That is equal to, we get 3 by 5. If you observe, these three ratios are equal. So here what we can conclude, that in these similar right angle triangles, the ratio of adjacent side of angle A and hypotenuse is constant. Here we get same value. That constant is named as cosine of angle A or simply cos A. So in next slide, what we can conclude? We can conclude that the ratio of adjacent side of angle A and hypotenuse is always constant in all similar right angle triangles. Then that ratio is named as cosine of that angle A, or simply write cos A. Cos A. So cos A is equal to ratio of adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. So this you have to remember. So what you have to remember? Cos A is equal to adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. So on this, we do some one problem. Here I'm taking triangle with the side lengths 7, 24 and 25 centimeters. Find cos A and cos C. Okay. Here AC is the, here AC is the called hypotenuse. AC is hypotenuse, which is opposite to 90 degrees. Now here in remaining two sides are opposite side and adjacent side, which are depending upon the angle which is taken by us. Suppose if you take angle C, then AB is the opposite side and the CB is the adjacent side. If you take the angle A, then CB is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side. Right. Now here you have to find cos A. What is the formula for the cos A? Is equal to adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. So cos A is equal to cos A is equal to adjacent side of angle A. Here adjacent side of angle A. What is the adjacent side of angle A? This is angle A. This is hypotenuse. This is fixed. So adjacent side is AB. So what is the length of AB? 7 centimeters. So you have to write 7 centimeters by hypotenuse. Here what is the hypotenuse? 25 centimeters. So you have to write 25 centimeters. So this is cos A value. Cos A is equal to 7 by 25. Now here you have to find cos C. What is the formula for the cos C? That is equal to adjacent side adjacent side of adjacent side of angle C of angle C, because here C is there. So I'm writing here angle C by hypotenuse adjacent side of angle C by hypotenuse. So cos C is equal to what is the adjacent side of angle C? So this is C. AB is the opposite side C. So here BCB is the adjacent side of angle C. So what is the length of CB? 24. So here you have to write 24 by what is the hypotenuse? That is 25. So like this we solve the problem. So cos C is equal to 24 by 25. Right. Now the next ratio is a trigonometric ratio of tan A. Trigonometric ratio of tan A. So here also I'm doing same activity. Here we have three right angle triangles. Triangle ABP, triangle ACQ, triangle ADR. So I'm taking table here which contains four columns. Triangle. Second column is length of opposite side of angle A. Third column is length of adjacent side of angle A. And fourth column is opposite side of angle A and by adjacent side of angle A. So here I'm taking triangle ABP, triangle ABP. In this triangle ABP, opposite side of angle A. So what is the opposite side? BP is the opposite side. AB is the adjacent side of angle A. AP is the hypotenuse. Here you have to write opposite side of angle A. What is opposite side? BP. So here you have to write BP is equal to 4 centimeters. And what is the adjacent side of angle A? So angle A, AB is the adjacent side. Here you have to write AB is equal to 3 centimeters. Now ratio of opposite side of angle A and adjacent side. What is the opposite side? BP. BP is equal to, here you have to write BP is equal to BP by what is the adjacent side? So here AB is the adjacent side. So BP by AB is equal to what is the BP? 4. So here you have to write 4 by what is the AB? That is 3. So here you have to write 3. So you get 4 by 3. So BP by AB is equal to 4 by 3. Now I'm taking another right angle triangle ACQ, that is equal to ACQ. Here see the figure ACQ. Here what is the opposite side of angle A? That is CQ. So CQ, writing CQ is equal to 8 centimeters. Now what is the adjacent side of angle A? AC is the adjacent side of angle A. So AC is equal to 6 centimeters. So here opposite side by adjacent side, that is CQ by AC is equal to 8 by 6. You take another right angle triangle, triangle ADR, that is whole triangle, triangle ADR. See the figure. So here what is the opposite side to the angle A? That is DR. It is DR. So DR is equal to 12 centimeters. Now opposite side of angle A. So here in this right angle triangle, AD is the opposite, sorry, AD is the adjacent side of angle A. So here you have to write AD is equal to 9 centimeters. Now opposite side by adjacent side. What is opposite side? Here dr. dr by what is adjacent side? AD. So dr by AD is equal to 12 by 9. Okay, here uh, these numbers 12 and 9 are cancelled by 3 table, that is 3 4 ja, 3 3 ja. We get the ratio 4 by 3. Here also 8 by 6 also you can get cancelled by 2, that is 2 4 ja, 2 3 ja. That means we get this ratio 4 by 3, 4 by 3. So here also 4 by 3, here also 4 by 3, here also 4 by 3. That means what, these three ratios are equal. So in these similar right angle triangles, the ratio of opposite side of angle A and adjacent side of angle A is always fixed. We get some constant, that constant here 4 by 3. That constant is called tan of that angle A, tangent of that angle A. So here we can conclude that the ratio of opposite side of angle A and adjacent side of angle A in all similar right angle triangles is constant. That constant is named as tangent of that angle A, or simply write tan A. Here we can conclude that the ratio of opposite side of angle A and adjacent side of angle A is always a constant in all similar right angle triangles. Then that ratio is named as tangent of that angle A, or simply write tan A. So tan A is equal to opposite side of angle A by adjacent side of angle A. So here you have to remember this box. Tan A is equal to opposite side of angle A by adjacent side of angle A. Here I am taking one problem for the same right angle triangle. Find tan A and tan C. Here, what is the tan A? That is opposite side of angle A, adjacent side of angle A. So first I am tan A is equal to tan A is equal to opposite side of angle A. What is the opposite side of angle A? That is 24. Here write numerator 24 by what is the adjacent, what is the denominator, adjacent side of angle A. So what is the adjacent side to the angle A? That is AB. So it is 7. It is 7. So 24 by 7. Now you find tan C. Tan C. So tan C is equal to tan C, tangent of angle C, or tan C, ratio of opposite side of of angle C and by adjacent side of angle C. I am not writing fully. Okay, opposite side of angle C by adjacent side of angle C. So tan C is equal to what is the opposite side of angle C? That is AB, that is 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters by what is the adjacent side of angle C? That is BC or CB, that is 24. So here you have to write 24. So answer is tan C is equal to 7 by 24. Right. So in this you can solve the problems. Now we do one problem. In triangle PQR with right angle at Q, the value of angle P is x and x. The value of angle P is x. PQ is equal 7 centimeters. QR is equal 24 centimeters. Then you find sin x, cos x, tan x. Right. First I am taking the drawing the figure. triangle PQR. Here right angle at Q. So you have to draw the right angle triangle solution. You have to write right angle triangle. Here right angle at Q. So right angle at Q. So right angle at Q. Now remaining two angles, angle P and PQR. So remaining two angles P and R. So I am taking here P, I am taking here R. So angle R. Here, what is angle P? Here given that the value of angle P, the value of angle P is X. Angle P is X. So here in the figure, angle P is equal to X. Here given angle P is X. Now given sides PQ is equal to 7 centimeters. What is here? You have to write PQ 7 centimeters. And what is QR? QR is equal to 24 centimeters. So here 24 centimeters. We don't know PR. First you have to find PR. That is PR is hypotenuse. So first you have to find the side length PR. So how can we find? By using the Pythagoras rule. What Pythagoras says? Square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of remaining two sides. Here, what is hypotenuse? PR is the hypotenuse. So PR square. So here PR square is equal to one side 7 square plus another side 24 square. So right, PR square is equal to 7 square plus 24 square. PR square is equal to 7 square means 49. 24 square means you have to multiply 24 two times. You have to multiply 25 by itself for two times. We get the 576. You get the 24 into 24. You get the 576. So PR square is equal to, here 7 square means 49 plus 24 square means 576. PR square is equal to 49 plus 576 is equal to 625. So PR square is equal to 625. If the square goes to right side, becomes square root. So PR is equal to under root 625. What is the value of root 625? 625 is the perfect square which can be written as 25 square. Square root cancel. PR is equal to 25. PR is equal to 25. So here in the figure you have to write length of hypotenuse PR is equal to 25 centimeters. Right. All sides we known. All sides we have known. Now you have to find the sin x, cos x, tan x. First we find sin x. So what is the formula for the sin x? Opposite side of angle x by hypotenuse. So here sin x is equal to, sin x is equal to, what is the opposite side of angle x? So angle x opposite side is 24. So here you have to write 24 by, what is the hypotenuse? 25 centimeters. So which is opposite to 90. PR is the hypotenuse. So what is the length of PR? 25. So here you have to write 25. So sin x is equal to 24 by 25. Now you have to find cos x. So cos x is equal to, what is the formula for the cos x? Adjacent side of angle x by hypotenuse. Adjacent side of angle x by hypotenuse. So cos x is equal to, what is the adjacent side of angle x in the figure? So angle x, this is the adjacent side. PQ is the adjacent side. So 7 by, what is the hypotenuse in the figure? 25. So here you have to write 25. So the value of cos x is equal to 7 by 25. Next, tan x. Next, tan x. Tan x is equal to Formula is opposite side of angle x by adjacent side of angle x. So tan x is equal to, what is the opposite side of angle x? So this is the opposite side of angle, that is QR, that is 24 by 24 by, what is the adjacent side of angle x? So PQ is the adjacent side of angle x, that is 7. So here you have to write. So tan x is equal to 24 by 7. So in this way, you can solve the problems. Thank you. Thank you very much.